All right, guys, this is our team. We have Karen, Jason, Ariel, Josh, Bradley, and Min. Karen and Min will be your 6-2 setters. Jason and Bradley will play mainly middle, and Josh and Ariel will either hit the 4s or 5s when they're up front. So this rotation is toned down. It's simplified for the players that haven't played indoor for a while or are relatively new to playing indoor. So I didn't want to go and do anything with like triple switches or dedicated positions too much where it would confuse that one person and then it'd just be frustrating for them and maybe everyone else as we keep on losing points while we're trying to figure it out on the spot. So this may be not traditional or advanced level, but you know it's better than just running some basic middle front set thing. I think we have a pretty good team with what we have here, and as most of you know, you guys are taking up temporary spots for those who are returning in like 4 to 8 weeks, depending on their current obligations or their injuries. Let's see. On this rotation 1, there's going to be no front row or back row switching. Everyone's going to play their positions. Karen's going to hit her 4. Jason's going to hit 2. Ariel's going to hit 5. Let's see. Yeah, so that's pretty much it on that one. Rotate to rotation 2. Only Karen and Jason will switch. So Karen will be the 5 and Jason will be the 2. Ariel and will switch with Min, but only because Min is going to go back or go to the setter home position. So if we are in service receive and we are not stacking, I'm going to push up Karen and she's going to hit a 2 one time. Jason's going to hit a 5 one time. And Josh will just stay out there and hit 4s. So serve. Ariel passes in this scenario. And everyone's in their hitting positions. Karen and Jason are hitting those positions one time. As soon as the ball goes over, they will switch up there and Jason will become middle and Karen will be on the right side. I will go back to my home position. If we do stack, I'm going to push up Karen to the front, but I'm going to push her over to the right side. Jason's going to pass on the right side, but he's going to go immediately and hit a 2 ball as soon as the passes happen. So in this scenario, I'm going to have Jason pass, and then Karen's going to transition to the right side to hit, and then Jason will go immediately to the middle to hit. And now we are in our positions that we're going to hold until the end of the point. Rotation 3. Only Bradley and Josh will switch up there. Karen will stay on the right side. Min will go to the setter home position, and then Ariel and Jason will move over to the left 1 spot. So if we are not passing, I'm just going to stand by Bradley. I'm going to run up after his serve. Bradley's going to hit a 4 one time. Josh is going to hit a 2 one time. And then Bradley and Josh will switch if this is what they want to do. So I have the ball now. I'm going to set it either to Bradley, Josh, or Karen. And then Bradley and Josh will make the switch. And then I'll go back to my home position. Okay, so if we are stacking, I'm gonna push up Bradley. I'm left back right now. Bradley's left front. Josh is really middle front. But I'm gonna push up Bradley to the net on the left side. And Josh is gonna come back and pass on the left side. And then Bradley will go immediately to hit the 2, and Josh will be in his 4 position so that they don't have to switch after. It'll be done immediately. So Bradley's going to hit the 2, Josh is going to hit the 4, Karen's going to hit the 5. Rotation 4, nobody's switching at all. And new hands, Karen is now going to set. Rotation 5, only Min and Bradley will switch up front. If we're not stacking, Karen's going to push me up there. And everyone's going to hit their positions one time. RL's going to hit the 4. Min's going to hit the 2. Bradley's going to hit the 5. Like that. But after Min and Bradley play this offensively, and then we will switch right after the ball goes over. So Min and Bradley switches, and now Bradley hits the 2s, and Min hits the 5s, and Ariel will hit the 4s. If we are stacking, in rotation 5, Karen is middle back. I am middle front. And she's going to push me up to the net, and we're going to go over to the right side. Bradley's going to pass the right side, but he's going to go immediately to the middle to hit middle as soon as the pass happens. So Ariel 4, Bradley 2, Min 5. Rotation 6, only Jason and Ariel will switch up in the front. Karen will move to the setter home position to the right side, and Josh and Bradley will slide over to the left. In this scenario, Bradley's going to pass. Jason's going to pass on the left side. He's going to hit a 4 one time. Ariel, you're going to get back and hit a 2 one time. I put you up there kind of floating in a bit so you don't get in the way of the passers. I mean, I don't know what you're used to, but if you want to step back a little bit, that's fine. I mean, when I'm middle front, I normally just stay out of the way, and then I just make sure that I get back as soon as you can so you're not in the way of Karen's path to get to a setting position. So we just need to be mindful of where the ball is traveling and also which way and what direction that Karen is traveling so that we don't run into her. So we're not stacking in this one. Jason's going to hit the 4, Ariel's going to hit the 2, and Min's going to hit the 5. And then immediately after that, the ball goes over, and then Ariel goes to the 4 position, and then Jason goes to the middle position, and Min stays on the 5. And Karen's back to her home position. If we are stacking, right now, Karen is in the left back position. She's pushing up Jason to the front and to the left of the net. Ariel will go back to the left behind the 10-foot line and pass there. She will immediately be in a position where she can hit the 4, and then Jason will have to go back and get ready to hit the 2. And now we are immediately in our positions in the front. Ariel with a 4, Jason a 2, Min a 5. And I think that's pretty much it. So here's a note. You guys can pause and read it, but I think our team's pretty good. And really, I'm just catering to any new players that don't know indoor play. Most of you guys have plenty of experience and stuff like that. So really, this video is for those who have little experience with indoor play, but also for those that are experienced, for them to not get ahead of everyone else and start running things that will confuse anyone else. So if you find that whatever you're doing does confuse anyone else, let's simplify it and change it up. If you find that you guys can do the advanced stuff, the switches, the triple switches, whatever it may be, and you know that you're not interfering with anyone else, you're not confusing anyone else, I'm all for it. That's fine. Other than that, I think that's it, and I will see you guys tomorrow.